If you're looking for the perfect guitar tone for your guitar track, I'm going to show you this perfect plugin called Guilty Pleasures by Joey Sturgis Tones. So stick around.
Okay, so here we are. First thing you need to do is go to joeysturgistones.com, and once you get there, you'll be on the home page, which is right here. This is the home page, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go down to products and go down to the drop down menu and click on Toneforge. And this will bring you to 4 different ones. You have Guilty Pleasure, which is the one I purchased. When I originally purchased this software, it was actually $79. They marked it down to $29, so you save $50 right now on each one of these. Well, actually, you save $50 on this one, $50 on that one, and $50 or $60 on the Menace, and $50 on the Jason Richardson. So right now for this video, I'm going to be showing you Toneforge Guilty Pleasure by joeysturgistones.com. So you click on it, and it gives you the rundown of what this particular simulator offers. And as you can see, there's a lot of things it offers. So that is pretty cool. So let me go over this with you guys. Now this is developed by Joey Sturgis. They're all crafted virtual guitar and bass rigs, to give you that perfect tone. And this particular one that I'm using, and I use this one a lot in my mixes and a lot of my projects. So I'm pretty familiar with this one. So let me go ahead. And we're going to go to my DAW, and I'll show you what this thing looks like. Also, just want to mention one more time that this was $79 and it's now $29. So I highly recommend you guys going there to get it right now before the price goes up. I don't think the price is going to go up, but right now it's at $29. So there you have it. All right, so now let's go to my DAW. And right now I'm using Studio One 4 Professional by PreSonus. Now you can purchase this software at PreSonus.com. They also have a free version, Artist, that you can get your feet wet and check it out. So if you guys are looking for a decent recording software, go to PreSonus.com. I highly recommend using this one. This is so easy to use. I like the drag and drop feature. A lot of these recording softwares do have that though, but this particular software is my go-to on every project. So right now I have a project open with the guitar simulator inserted right here in my guitar track, highlighted in red. Here's my Toneforge Guilty Pleasure right here. And as you can see, this basically looks like a copy of a Marshall, like a JCM or something like that. But that's what it looks like to me. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? But anyways, that's what it looks like to me. Okay, so now we are back here, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to solo the guitar track. Let me minimize this a little bit, bring this down. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what this looks like up close. So let me go over here and show you what it looks like up close. Okay. All right, so there you have it. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go through each feature on this thing, and I'm gonna basically go over everything in detail. So right now we're gonna discuss the front face of the amp simulator. Now this looks like a Marshall, as you can see. It looks like a JCM. Now what I want to talk about is this feature right here, the actual noise gate. This thing is a must-have, and I'm really surprised they threw this in there. Okay, so this is really cool that they actually put this in. So I'm going to show you what it sounds like and show you that it works. So we're going to play this track that has, or this portion of the track that has an actual, some spacing in it, so pauses, so that way you can hear the gate working. So here we go. This is off. So you can clearly hear a bunch of noise. Nobody wants that, right? Okay. So now we're going to turn it on I'm going to turn this up to about 11 o'clock and play it back again. So as you can see, as you can hear, the noise is eliminated. It's gone. So that's a really good feature to have. So going down the list here, you got your in and your outs. These are your in volume and your out volume. The front face of this looks like your typical amp head. You got your gain, your bass, your mid, treble, present, output. Now, underneath here, you'll see a signal path. Now, this is your signal path, like your effects, your stomp boxes, or your pedal board, or whatever you have, whatever you're going to use. Now, this particular simulator has an overdrive pedal, which is really good to use. I like this thing a lot. Right now, it's engaged, but I'll tell you all about this in a minute. And here's your front face. Here. The third one over here, third one across is this is part of your signal path too. And this shows your 2 cabinets and your 4 microphones. And this particular one has the condenser mic. You can use a condenser mic, a 421 mic, a 57 mic, or a 57 off access. And then it gives you the option to use 2 different 412 cabinets, the Mesa 412 or the orange custom 412, which is this guy. Okay, moving along to the effects area, we have your delay pedal. Now, all these pedals, they look like a real pedal. It's your average pedal. You got your stomp switch right here. Instead of using your foot, you're using your finger. You're clicking on the mouse. But that's your overview of the delay. Here's your wah, and you got your distortion on this particular wah pedal. You got your bypass switch on and off. You have your wah settings, you have your tone settings, and your drive. Moving along to the reverb, we have a reverb pedal as well. This has your blend, amount, and reverb. Feature whatever one you want. You got 4 different choices. You have your spring, hall, room, and reverse. Okay. Now we're getting to the good stuff. We have the parametric EQ, and this parametric EQ has your high pass filter and your low pass filter. So it has both. That's really cool. This thing is really nice. I've messed around with it and I got some good results out of it. Moving along to the limiter. Yes, it does have a limiter. I was surprised to know that they threw in a limiter. That is awesome. Then I found out they have a tuner in here. So not too many people know about this, but you click this and it brings up your tuner. Yes, it has a tuner. Now, this is ideal to have on any simulator, so that way you don't have to bounce out what you're doing, from what you're doing and tune your guitar and go back to it. It's right there inside the software. So that's really cool. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to solo the guitar track, and we're going to go over every setting on the front face of this amp. Okay? So here we go. This is the gain. Bass. Mids. Treble. Presence. And your output. Okay, so that's the front face of the amp. And now we're going to go to the pedal, the overdrive pedal, and this is separate from everything. They didn't put this in the effects chain because technically you're not supposed to use this as an effects. You use this as a separate unit. So this usually goes from your guitar through the box out to your amp. So anyways, we're going to try this right now and see how this sounds. Right now it's bypassed. This is on. We're going to mess around with the gain. Tone. Level. So that's your overdrive pedal, and it works pretty good. Okay, now we're going to go to the good stuff. So as I told you before, you got 4 microphone options and you have 2 cabinet options. So now we're going to go through each one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all 4 of these microphones using one cabinet at a time. I'm going to start off with the Mesa 412. That's this guy. And we're going to try each one of these mics. Here we go. Condenser mic. .421 mic. .57 mic. .57 off access. All right, so now we're going to go with the orange custom 412 using each mic. Here we go. Starting off with the condenser mic. .421 mic. .57. .57 off access. Okay, so moving along, now we're going to go to the effects. Now again, you have 3 to choose from: delay, wah, and reverb. Starting with the delay box, it's your average delay pedal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to effect, we're going to hit this switch, and we're going to mess around with this, and I'm going to go to a section of the song where there's some pauses, and I'm going to stop playing, click stop play and let that ring out and see if this delay actually works. Let's check it out. Okay, so it does work. All right, so now we're going to go with, let's turn this off, And let's go back to overview, and we're going to go to wah pedal. Let's check this out. Enabled. Here's the tone. Drive. So, so right here, this is your distortion side, and it has your tone, your drive. Over here, this is your wah amount, or the type of wah maybe. That's what I'm thinking. So there you go. And here, let's go back over there and make sure this is off. All right, so now we're going to go to the reverb, and I'm going to go to a section of this track and that has pauses, and we'll see if this reverb is working. Okay, so it works pretty good actually. Now, going over this reverb, you have 4 choices. You got your spring, hall, room, and reverse. Okay, so let's disengage this. Now here is your parametric EQ. Now this EQ is awesome. It has a high pass filter on the left, and then you got your low pass filter on the right. And let's fiddle around with this thing and see what we can get. This is your low pass filter. Let's go to high pass filter. Let's mess with one of these. Let's try the high frequency. Mids. Let's see, mid frequency over here. So the EQ works really, really well. I'm surprised. This thing works very well. All right, so let's go to the limiter. Let's check this out. Right now it's set at minus 5 dB. Let's go to 10. 0. Limiter works very well. Okay, here is the tuner. This looks like your average tuner, so that's really cool that this comes with a tuner. That's awesome. When I found out about this, I didn't even know it had a tuner. I actually watched another video and someone showed that it had a tuner, so that's really cool. Not too many people know about it. So anyways, there's all the features. That's your whole signal path. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the actual mix, and I'm going to play it back. Take the loop off. We're going to start all the way from the beginning, and what we're going to do is we're going to go back, solo the guitar one more time for a little bit. Let's try that. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Now let's play the whole mix. Okay, and just to let you know what I'm using here, for the drums, I'm using Easy Drummer 2 by Tonetrack. Okay. And then another Tonetrack product is Easy Mix 2. This guy right here. And I'm under the bass category for instrument. And then the type is that California 115 bass amp. All right, so that's what I'm using. All right, so now let's go back to the mix, and now we're going to bring this plugin back in. All right, so now we have our Guilty Pleasure guitar simulator right here, and we're going to hear what the whole mix sounds like using this right here. And I'm going to kind of change things around, you know, why it's playing, and I'm going to loop it. Let's check this out. All right, so there you have it. This thing is it's pretty sick, guys. I really like this thing, and like I said, you can definitely go check them out. Just go to joeysturgistones.com right now. You can get it for $29. It was originally $79. That's a hell of a deal, and you know, like I said, it comes with a lot of features. You get 4 new pedals, you get the wah pedal, you get the high gain amp head. You can also load your own IRs. So if you have like a collection of you know, cabinets that you want to add in there, you can do it. So that's really cool that they give you that option. So, and it also has improved post processing. That's really cool. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will be making more like this one. I'm going to be checking out other plugins, other guitar softwares, you know, to show people what they sound like and what you can do with them. And I'm going to be doing reviews on multiple guitar plugins. I'm going to get the freebies or whatever, pay for some of them, and kind of give my review on each one of them. But I wanted to start off with this one because this one really caught my eye, and heard from other musicians, other guitar players that I know, and I know a lot of them. They told me to go check it out, and I did, and I was amazed. So if you guys are happy with your sound, that's cool, but you can always better your sound by checking out other products and other plugins as well. That's what I do. I don't just stick with one. I have multiple. I use like probably 6 to 8 different ones. I just pick and, go back and forth between the 6 or 8 of them. But anyways, I will add a playlist on my channel that's going to be nothing but guitar plugins. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon for future releases, so that way you don't miss a thing, because I'm always releasing videos like this one. Peace out, guys, and stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.